Hi Aries and welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. Aries is Väduren in Swedish. I'm Swedish, so I will use some Swedish words here and there to explain the English where I feel like it might need some explanation. That's for my Swedish audience. Let's see, Aries, what's going on in your life this week. It's still Leo season, but even if it is, I feel like, and because it is, I feel like there has been like a super flow, but in the midst of this flow, because it has been so flowy and you're sort of not up to speed with that, it can, I just feel like there's a lot of people that has felt really low, actually, like the opposite of what you were aiming for or what you were hoping for, if that makes sense. And I just feel a lifting that will come in through September. Like we're soon moving into Virgo season, and the Virgos are like, it's just an energy that is way more like, it's way more focused, it's way more concentrated, it's way more organized, more structured, like very well behaved. And of course, even though it's Virgo season, that applies for everybody. It's just how the sort of overall energy will feel like. And I would say that the Leo energy, the Leo season has sort of come in and just swooped everything out, just made a coming in, clearing everything out that sort of doesn't have a place in your life anymore. So sudden shifts, sudden changes that you sort of weren't expecting. You thought you maybe were moving in one direction when all of a sudden you were moving in another. And the other direction. As soon as something like it may start out feeling like, what the heck? Like I thought I was doing this, and now it turns out I'm doing that. As soon as it just calms down, the energy just around the situation just calms down, you will see, that was a way better situation for you. But at first it feels like, I thought I was on track now. God dang it. And then it's like, no, I wasn't. But yes, you were. Because you were just moving into even a better option that you might not have chosen for yourself if you sort of were allowed to decide on your own. So I'm just explaining how the energy feels now. Like it's calming down and sort of settling in, and everything that was just up in the air and tossed around feels like it's falling into place now, like the overall energy. That's what I feel like. But let's see for the Aries what's going on for you guys this week. And I do 3 cards and I look at them all at the same time because it gives me more like of a story. So first out, and this is your basic energy. I think you had this last year. What? As I said, that it said 333 on the clock. So maybe you've seen like more numbers being in alignment, like 111, 222, 333, stuff like that. It just means that you are more in alignment. Like you are more meaning in alignment, meaning i linje med. You're more in I shouldn't try to say words I don't know. You're more of the same of what you want. You're more in upward speed, not the Leo season the other way around. You're actually up to speed with things that you want now. Like that's what I feel like. First out comes the illusion card, Embrace the Truth. And that's the basic energy that's going on for you this week. Second card is the Creative Wonderment, Follow Your Passion. I think you had this last week. And then we have the Unicorn. I love it. Invite Serendipity. And you might also be dealing with the Taurus, or you might want to look into the Taurus reading, like see if the Taurus reading which is Oxen, if that applies to you. Okay, so first out, we have the illusion card. And so normally when I get this card, it just tells me to tell you that whatever situation that you're in right now that you think is serious or has some sort of grip of you, and or that you feel like you need to look into this is something that you need to ta tag i, as we say in Swedish. I need to ta tag i this, in this, and whatever situation that you have of that serious nature, I should just tell you it's not that serious. It might not even be real, because the illusion card, when that comes up, it's, you know, almost allowing you to sort of relax a bit and remember that, you know, this whole scenario that we're in is not real. It's an illusion, and you choose what you want to live in every single day. I want to say that I don't want to do, but I want to say, and also with this card, I feel like you are choosing a heck of a lot more now. It feels like you have like loosened the foundation, if that makes sense. Like you're not so okay. So for instance, it feels like just recently, just very nyss, you felt like you were waking up and you were sort of drawn into reality, and the reality dictated how you were supposed to live your life. Like, okay, so these are the friends that I have to see because I don't have any other friends. This is the job I have to go to because it's the only job I have. This is the food I have to eat because I can't afford anything else, or I can't eat anything else, or blah, blah, blah. However it felt like in a way that was restricting to you, like you couldn't really decide for yourself, like, well, I decide who I want to meet, I decide if I'm going to see this or this friend today, I decide what I want to eat, I decide where I want to eat. I don't care how much it costs. I don't, like, my body moves me around like everywhere I want. It's awesome. Like it just feels like you have shifted somewhat, not completely, but you really have started to shift your perception of how actual your reality is, because it's not that actual, it's not that real, and it's not that serious, it's not that heavy, and you get to decide what to do with your life, like what to do with your reality. And I feel like you've started to notice that, like you're not such a victim or you don't feel so ruled by everything anymore. It's like you've taken the charge back, and you sort of can, no, wait, what do I want? Like, how do I want if I really could choose my reality, how do I want to choose to live my day today? And it's like you've started to do that, at least on an energetic level, and it is picking up fast for you. Like, I was going to say financially for some reason, so I'll stick to that for 2 seconds. It will pick up fast financially for you, but if the reality will pick up really fast. Like, it will manifest in a way that, like, oh, damn, that was fast. Like, I only thought of that yesterday, and it's already here. Wow. So it's asking you, and this is your basic vibration right now. This is your basic energy for the week. So really start to practice what it would feel like, how it would be if you really, really felt like you were a magician and you could just rule your day and decide whatever you wanted to do. And then next to this card that you're choosing your reality, you're choosing your day right now, comes creative wonderment, follow your passion. And with this card coming out next to the illusion card, I just feel like, yes, and while you're at it, while you're choosing how you want to live, what you want to see in your reality, be creative. Like it's this movie, The Invention of Lying, with Ricky Gervais. The Invention of Lying, I just love it. Like, it was a day before we invented that we could lie, so sort of you had to tell it exactly how it was, which led to funny things and horrible things and and embarrassing things. And when the crowd sort of gets hold of this, like, wow, you can really like pretend, and then that would show up. Yes, like you can pretend, you can say something that is not, and it will show up. And then people start to say, well, I want ice cream, but what if the ice cream tastes like poop? And Ricky Gervais's character is like, what? Why do you choose? Why choose that? Like you're completely free to choose whatever you want from the universe. And I think it's something like that. And the person chooses ice cream that's going to taste, and they're worried it's going to taste like poop. But isn't that sort of what we're doing? Like, you truly are free to choose whatever you want from the universe. Like, however your reality should look, you are free to choose. And if you don't choose like exactly how it physically is going to look, you can really choose how you want to feel and start to practice that feeling. And so while you do it, choose ice cream that tastes like strawberry, or something that you really, really enjoy. Like, go big while you do it. Be really creative. And I feel like you already have a passion. There's something in your life right now that you really have started to enjoy, that you sort of feel like that thing that I'm doing there, it really could lead to something. And I think I'm really onto something here. So more of that. Bring more of that into the whole equation. And because next card out is the unicorn card. And I mean, I just get giggly when I get this card. This card and my dolphins are just the happiest, brightest, most playful, childlike, magical energy there is. And you see the woman there, she's like, you don't see where the unicorn start and the woman ends. They can also be a man, of course. And so that is you right now. That is your energy. So if you really have started to play with this, like, or just starting out, like just finding out that so it's not set in stone. I can choose what I want, but this person did that to me and I don't choose that. No, well, shift the energy and see what happens. And so if you go for, first of all, just having the feeling, nothing of this is set in stone. Nothing of this. However it looks right now. If I want to shift my whole circle of friends, I can do that. If I want to shift my partner, I can do that. If I want to shift the relationship I'm in to something deeper, to something more meaningful, I can do that. If I want to shift my bank account, I can do that. If I want to shift my body, blah, 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 blah. Like, however you want it. It's just an illusion. You choose. Coming into the creative wonderment, just really bringing your creativity into the mind game, into the, wow, then what I want. Like, start writing down or imagining what you truly want, and then not to feel disappointed immediately 2 seconds after, like, but that's never gonna happen. Like, that is you choosing ice cream that tastes like poop, okay? Which is bajs in Swedish. So no, go for what you want. Like, be creative and follow that thing that you have already started as well. I feel for some of you Aries, you've already started something. And then comes the unicorn to tell you this is your energy right now. You really have access to this energy, the unicorn energy, that is sort of transcending. It's sort of moving out from the familiar box that you know. It's moving, it's crossing lines, it's crossing over the dimensions, I guess, if you want to call it that. But I'm looking for another word, timelines. So you're on this specific timeline, and this timeline you're having this life. There are so many timelines I could not even begin to explain. Like, you can choose another and another and another and another. So with the unicorn energy coming in, it's just showing you that you have access to really crossing those timelines right now. You have that all the time. It's not like you just now have an opening to do that, but you have done something for the past very, very recent time, and it has allowed you to open up to this energy. So I'd say manifest away, wish away, like just I don't want to say it as because it soon closes, but you're just starting out on this journey, so go for it. Like, have fun with it. I won't get into extended here because I feel like that's a close. I will only get more of this. I feel it's a done deal here. You can look at this video again. Like, you can look at it again, and this is what you want to do. You will focus on the unicorn energy this week. You will focus on just playing pretend, visualize, fantasize, write down what you wish. What's on your wish list for Santa when you were 5-year-old? Like, write that down and play pretend like it really is going to happen, because nothing is real and you're choosing right now. And you've done something in the recent past that allows you to transcend those timelines, to really move outside of what you know and be familiar. So something truly magical can shift for you right now. Okay? I hope this helps, guys, and I hope that you get inspired to do this. Also, thank you so much for watching, and I'll hope to see you guys back next week. Please subscribe if you haven't. Share it with everybody you know. Take care. Bye.